What's good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm bringing you all another MLB The Show 21 Diamond Dynasty video, and in this video I'm going to be showing you all my quickest method on how to 100% Team Affinity Season 4 for all divisions. So if you're excited for this one, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button if you are new. I would greatly appreciate it in the comments down below. Which Team Affinity Season 4 card are you going for first? But without further ado, I hope you all enjoy this video, and let's get it.
Minika, watch me on Twitch, ooh, I'm streaming. I'm on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, red button beaming. Let's get that sub count, take over YouTube, ooh, we teaming. My content so hot, ooh, yeah, I'm steaming. Ooh, yeah, I'm steaming, red button beaming.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am back on MLB The Show 21 Diamond Dynasty, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you all how you can complete the entire Season 4 Team Affinity as quick as possible. I've 100%ed Season 1, 2, and 3, and I already have 70 points in the AL Central, and I will be getting 70 points for every single division. You need 150 to finish each division in the Team Affinity program for Season 4, so I'm basically halfway done already, and I'm going to show you all how to do it in just a second. First, we're going to cover some of the rewards and talk about the program in total, seeing which rewards you can earn, seeing if they're a W, seeing if they're an L. So we're going to start things off with the rewards, and for the most part, they're pretty basic stuff. You're going to be seeing a lot of the Team Affinity packs, a lot of uniform packs, a lot of ballin' as a habits, some headliners, stubs, stuff like that, as you'll see through the first 40 Team Affinity points here. We got some Team Affinity packs, some ballin' as a habits, we got some unlockables, some stubs, but the big money, the thing you're all here for, is when you get to point 60 for your Team Affinity program for each individual division, you'll get your first Team Affinity player. So I'm in the AL Central right now, so we have Bob Feller, Frank Thomas, Hale Newhouser, Brett Saberhagen, and Walter Johnson. If you're looking for a breakdown of every single card, already had that video come out a little bit ago, so make sure to go check that one. I broke down every single card in the Team Affinity program, seeing which ones were good, seeing which ones were bad, and I will be ranking all of them later on today or tomorrow afternoon, so make sure to hit that subscribe button if you are new to look out for those ranking videos. But to get to 60 points, you will get those cards, and then every 30 points after, you'll get yourself another Team Affinity Season 4 main card, which I just said are all these 99 overall. So the first one, you need 60 points. After that, every 30 points until you get to 150, you will get another card. At 70 points, we're going to be getting 2 headliner packs. 80, we're going to get some more stubs. 90, we get that 99 card. At 100 points, we get 5 ballin' as a habit packs. We like to see that. That gives you a good chance of pulling a diamond in some of these packs. 110, actually, okay, I'm sorry. So after 90, it's actually every 20 Team Affinity points, so that's pretty nice. So it goes 90, and then 110, 130, 150, you'll get yourself those 99 overall cards. So that's not going to be bad. Towards the tail end of each individual division, once you get to 60 Team Affinity points, 90 points after, you get 4 cards. So 60 to get the first, 90 you get the rest of the 4 in that division, so that's cool. And then in the last 40 points or so, you're going to get 3, which is really, really nice. You also get 5,000 stubs, and then every single division at 140 points, you'll get yourself a Field of Dreams pack. So you have 6 chances to get those 99 overall rounds, where you can get that Mike Schmidt, the Lefty Grove, and the Mike Piazza, who are still going for a decent amount, about 50K on the market right now, so free 50K. We're not going to complain. And then at 150 points, we're going to get that last Team Affinity card for every single division. Now you're all wondering, how do I have 70 points already? The Team Affinity Season 4 program just came out, and I'm going to show you all right now. So what I did, the first thing I do every single Team Affinity program is do the exchanges. The exchanges are essential. The AL Central players 1 to 4, any single division that you're in, these exchanges are essential to get you started. What they're going to give you here, by doing each of these players, you're going to get 30 for player 4, 15 for players 3, 10 for players 2, and 5 for players 1. So by doing all those, that is 60 Team Affinity points right there. Now, how do you do that, you might ask? You need 150,000 exchange points. Since I already did this division, I can't show you. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the AL West, where I haven't done all my exchanges for this one, and I'm going to show you how you're going to lock in cards to do these exchanges. So what you need, like I said, for players 4, you need 150. I believe for players 3, you need 75. Players 2, you need 50. And then players 1, you need 25,000 exchange points. So you'll see when I go into the exchanges here, every single card has a different point amount depending on the overall that they are. If you get some of these 90 plus diamonds, some of them could be worth 100,000 exchange points, so that would be beautiful. Almost done right there with the exchanges by getting a 100,000 exchange point card, but not everybody can do that. These are pretty expensive. Like if you want to go for gloss for 100,000 exchanges, you need 65,000. We don't want to do that. What we want to do is we want to go for these base diamond cards, like these 85 to 86 overall diamond cards that are only going for 6,000 stubs on the market. Somebody like Carlos Correa here. So if you get 5 of these Carlos Correas, that's going to cost you roughly about 35,000 stubs, and you're going to get 100,000 exchange points that way. Let's see if we can go a little bit higher up on the overall. Like for the AL Central, I used Byron Buxton, who I'll show you all in a second, was about 57,000 exchange points, and he was only 12K, which is nice. Let's check out Starling Marte. Starling Marte is 8,200 stubs on the market, but he's going to get you 35,000 exchange points. So if you get 3 of the Starling Martes, that's going to give you more than the Carlos Correa if you got 5, and the Correa costs you about 35,000 stubs, whereas the Starling Marte is going to cost you only 25,000 stubs. So look for these higher diamonds. Let's try Matt Olsen now. If you get Matt Olsen, this is beautiful. For the AL West, if you get 3 Matt Olsens, you will bang out the 150,000 exchanges just like that for about 33,000 stubs. So that's not bad at all. What I would do is I would lock 2 of the Matt Olsens in and then save them for the players 3. One thing to note though is that these exchange points will not carry over to other player exchange sets. These will only count in the exchange that you do them for. Why I'm saying that is if you do go out and get 3 Matt Olsens, you'll see he's 58,000 exchange points, not 50,000 flat. So when you do exchange this Matt Olsen, if you exchange 2 of him, that's about 115,000 exchange points. Exchange a Starling Marte and you'd be on your way. Whereas if you exchange all 3 Matt Olsen cards, that would put you at about, I think, 174,000 exchange points. You would lose those other 24,000 exchange points. We don't want that because 25,000 exchange points will help you complete the players 1 set, which I'll show you again is in the exchanges right here. And that will get you another 5 team affinity points. So make sure you are very precise with your exchange point amounts. Do not go over that threshold. Do it as minimal as you possibly can, like a couple hundred, 1,000 at the most. You don't want to be going 10,000 over the exchange point total because you're going to lose out on some valuable exchanges that you want to keep. So that is how you do the exchange sets. Like I said, if you want to do the players 3, that's 75,000. Again, if you went ahead and bought that Starling Marte, that's going to be 2 of him and a couple silver cards. Very, very simple. Exchange those guys in and you're going to get yourself another 15 team affinity points. So like I said earlier, when you do all of these exchange sets, that is going to give you 60 points. Now you're all wondering, how did I get that extra 10 points? Because you saw I had 70 points in the AL East and the AL Central. Those are the ones I've done so far. Haven't had a chance to do the other divisions because I want to bring you guys this video. So now I do the other 10 points of the team affinity program is by doing the collections. Now if you collect a lot of cards on the market, if you've done a lot of collections, if you have Mo, if you have Mookie, if you got Chipper, chances are you have some of these cards. Like look, I'm going to auto select and boom, I have 40 of these flashback legends just like that. If you have to go out on the market and buy some, go for some of these silver guys that are very, very cheap on the market. For a guy like Chris Davis, only 2,000 points. Very, very simple to get 40 of these guys. Chances are you have majority of them. Lock them in, and that is going to get me 10 points in the AL West, and that will apply for every single division. So you could do the collections for every single division. That will get you 10 points, and then the exchanges will get you an extra 60 points. And I think roughly about that'll be 40,000 stubs if you have to go out on the market and buy some of those Matt Olsens, those higher diamond cards, to exchange them into the sets and then maybe grab some of those flashback and legend cards for the collections as well. So that is not bad. About 40, maybe 50,000 stubs will get you a guaranteed team affinity card from all the divisions. That is not bad. So if you do all the divisions, if it's 40K, that's going to be about 200,000 stubs. And try to save yourself some stubs. I'm not going to go through every single card for the exchange point program, but if you can find some better deals than I found you here, that'll work as well. But it's basically the same formula for every single time, for every single exchange, every single collection. Find some of those diamond cards, those base diamond cards that are going to give you a good amount of exchange points. And then after that, after you do the exchanges, after you do the collections, we need 80 points to finish. So how are we going to do that? The next thing I recommend you all do is the moments. By doing all the moments in every single division, that will earn you another 15 team affinity points. That will put us at 85. So once you've done the moments, once you've done the collections and the exchanges, you will have yourself a total of 85 points, which means we are 65 away from completing the team affinity division. Now you have to do that for every single division. So what you can do now is you can do missions. There's a bunch of missions here. Honestly, I'm not going to be messing with these. I think these are pretty time consuming. Take a little bit more time than some of the other stuff we're going to talk about. Or you can do the Conquest, which is 45 points. So 85 points we have right now. If you do the Conquest, which we'll take a look at right now, is the West Affinity for Conquest. That will get you 45 points. Now this includes the AL and the NL. So I honestly don't know if you beat it for the West. I actually want to go check that out right after this. If you beat the West Affinity Conquest, will that apply for the AL West and the NL West? I'm going to go ahead and check that for you in a second. But if it does, that means you'll get 45 points for 2 divisions and be at 130 for both the AL West and the NL West, and they have this for every single division. The East will have one, the Central will have one, and obviously we're looking at the West here. So that will give you 45 points for every single division if you beat all the conquests. Obviously, with being the West Conquest here, we're going to have all the strongholds from the NL and AL West, so that is 10 teams in total you will have to beat, but the board doesn't look too long. Shouldn't be too bad, and I'm sure there's a ton of hidden rewards here for you. I'm sure somebody will be dropping a hidden rewards for this conquest somewhere on YouTube, somewhere on TikTok that you all can find if you're looking for hidden rewards, as well as getting some XP towards the 6th inning program. But by beating all of these 10 strongholds, you'll get yourself another 45 points. So this is not a bad option, but the option that I think is the fastest is the Showdown. Now we're going to go to the Showdown right now, and I'm going to show you how the Showdown is going to work. I did draft my team already, so obviously the first thing you have to do in Showdown, if you're new to it, is draft a team. Now this Showdown is very similar to the Team Affinity Season 3 Showdown, where there's 4 mini bosses, all being pitchers, I believe. I can't see the other hidden moments because I haven't got to that level, but the first one is a pitcher moment where you have to beat Trevor Hoffman. The game is tied, and you literally just need to score 1 run, and the game is over. There'll be 3 other mini bosses until we get to that final boss where you'll face the Cleveland Indians in this specific Showdown. Now, I don't know. I'm sure the teams will be switched depending on the Showdown that you're playing. Now, the reason why Showdown is so good is because there's only 5 bosses in this, 4 being mini bosses, 1 being the main boss. And then if you beat all 5 of these games, you earn yourself 5 of these Team Affinity Season 4 vouchers. Now, if you're not aware of what these Team Affinity Season 4 vouchers do, I'm going to show you all in a second what they do in the exchanges. But these games, if you beat them, all should go by very, very quickly, faster than the Conquest, faster than the missions, in my opinion, because they shouldn't be too long of games. Now, I'm going to show you all what you should be doing with these Team Affinity vouchers and why they're so good. So we're going to go back to the Team Affinity program. We'll go to the AL West, and we're going to go to this exchange tab. Now, in the exchange tab, you're going to see right here, repeatable 5 Showdown vouchers. If you cash in 5 of those Showdown vouchers, which once again is by beating the Showdown 1 time, you get yourself 5 vouchers. You get yourself 15 Team Affinity points. So like I said earlier, if you beat the missions, if you do the exchange, and you do the collections, you're at 85 points, which means we need 65 more points. So if you beat the Showdown 4 times, you're going to get yourself 60 Team Affinity points. That will put us at 145 Team Affinity points in total. And then you could finish it off with another Showdown if you want, or you can go ahead and do one of these quick missions that will earn you 5 Team Affinity points, because chances are you're going to have some of these Team Affinity cards because you have 145 points. You can go into a quick play versus CPU game, kind of like how you do the play versus CPU for the Player of the Month program, which is what I do. I show you all in those videos. So if you haven't seen that, go check that out, where you go into like a single player game on Rookie and basically play against the Colorado Rockies, get 5 extra base hits with this signature Jim Edmonds, and you'll get that remaining 5 points that you need to complete the Team Affinity program. That will put you at 150 total points. And once again, this will apply for every single division, and that, in my opinion, is how you complete this program the fast. Okay, everyone, that's gonna do it for the video today. In my opinion, this is the fastest way to complete the Team Affinity Season 4 program for all divisions. If this video did help you complete this program a little bit quicker, consider giving the video a like. I would greatly appreciate it. And subscribe to the channel if you are new. I have so many more videos coming out later today. I already had a video covering all 30 Team Affinity Season 4 cards, where I talked about all of them, went over all their stats, seeing which ones were good, seeing which ones were bad. If you have other methods on how to complete Team Affinity Season 4 a little bit quicker that I did not mention, feel free to leave them in the comments down below, and let's talk about them. That way other people can see your comment and hopefully get this program done a little bit quicker. But once again, what card are you the most excited for in Team Affinity Season 4? Which card did you go for first? Let me know in the comments down below. More videos coming later today, so make sure to turn that notification bell on. But that's gonna do it for me today, everyone. I will see you all in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out.